culture got to be business oriented. Most of us have sold ourselves some lies. So say maybe society has sold us some lies. There's some things are not possible.
That even when it seems like there is nothing on ground, something from inside of you, your spirit, will tell you no, it can still be gotten.
Hi there, welcome to this week's episode of PHP series. Like I said in the last episode, PHP series season 3 is going to be some form of experiential and experimental knowledge. So I'm not going to be really going deep into spiritual things, not going into some product knowledge. Episode season 1 primarily was some product knowledge. How ourselves, human being, our spirit being a product. So I shared explicitly on the spirit, the human in season 1. Now this is season 3. In season 3, you're going to be sharing acts. Simple acts. Now the funny thing is, some of these things are things that you know, right? They are things that you know. They are things that you have heard. So they are not necessarily say new things that we're talking about. These are not going to be very, very deep things, right? That's what we do. If you want to listen to deep things, go and listen to season 1 and season 2. You'll get a couple of deep things there. These are not deep things. These are what is going on in our world and how we can't get ourselves ready for what is to come. The funny thing is, it is already happening. Now 2030 is on us. You're not going to die. I'm not going to die. We're going to experience 2030. 2030 is just 8 years from now, and 8 years is just some years away, right? You can remember 8 years ago, 2014. I can remember I was just going to come into my undergraduate institution. So 8 years ago is not enough. So 8 years to come is already here. Now, this is it. Let me share this thing very fast because I'm going to use it throughout this episode, throughout season 3. I call it tweaking your brain. Now, like I said in episode 1, I said God had given us one thing, a powerhouse, the brain. A lot of us has undermined the power of the brain, myself inclusive, before I came into this story. And in the next episode, I'm going to share you what led me into this story. Why I needed to go in depth and study how powerful the brain is and how they can tweak it for our own good. Yes, telling you. See, now let me just give you some basic fact about the brain. The brain weighs just 3 pounds. Imagine, 3 pounds. Less than 3% of the whole body weight. But this is the mystery. The brain alone consumes 20% of all the fuel in our body, glucose. Our brain alone consumes 20% of it. So for every 100% of glucose produced by our body, the brain takes 20%. Now think about it. Why is the brain taking 20%? It is the powerhouse. As you see, the way God has created the brain, we can tweak it. It's like a system. You set it and by itself it begins to run on autopilot. The way most of us have been running our brain is we have been allowing the brain to use us. Sorry about that. The brain used me for God and for it too, I guess. Now we are not the one resetting it, trying to rewire it. You know, the brain has wires, maybe wires that we cannot see. Neurons are the wires. And so there are billions of neurons in that small thing that we call brain, the powerhouse. Now, I gave the disclaimer for season 1 and season 2. The disclaimer for season 3 is this. We are going to be following the step 4 steps, just 4 steps. And for everything I'm going to teach in season 3, you will need to follow this. Now, the disclaimer is, if you're not ready to follow any of this, everything we're just going to say is just going to slide in motion. It's not going to make sense. You are never going to be able to make use of it. You can get the knowledge, but if you don't follow these 4 things, it's an acronym. I gave an acronym for it to be feed. If you don't follow all these 4 steps that I'm going to state, then everything, every act that is going to be shared in this season will never be useful for you. And so you must prepare your mind that everything more is going to be sharing, I'm going to follow it. I will need to follow the acronym that I said. I will need to follow this step to get the results. So this knowledge is not just some, we are doing this together. I am sharing you the knowledge, you are doing the work. You do the work, you get the results. It is result oriented. This season is result oriented. We are driving towards a goal. And what's that goal? Setting the emotional tone of every situation. Because the very 2030 economic preparation is your pulse and it's going. Right? Now this is it. I call it feed. So take note of it. I'm going to be using it throughout this episode. Focus, effort, effortlessness, and determination. Listen again. Focus, effort, effortlessness, and determination. By next episode, in coming episode, I will go in depth into each of these four. But take note of this: focus, effort, effortlessness, and determination. Feed. You're going to be using throughout PhD season 3. I'll see you next episode. Blessings.